Chosen one, pause for a moment. Stop scrolling, stop getting distracted. You are not here by chance. Every step of your life has led you to this moment. God has orchestrated everything to bring you to this extraordinary revelation. From this day forward, you will never be the same. The struggle, the uncertainty, and the weight of your worries are about to be replaced by a new reality, a flow of abundance and wealth that will never cease. Do not ignore this sign, for what you are about to discover may be the beginning of your ultimate transformation. Today, I will not speak to you about hard work, sacrifices, or compromises. I will share with you your mission, your destiny. You are here for something greater than a job, a salary, or titles. You have been chosen to follow a different path, one that is divinely intended for you. Prepare yourself, for what you are about to learn will forever change your perception of yourself and your life. Most people live chasing after the masses, working for something, jobs, salaries, positions, security, that always seems elusive. They rush to find their place in the world, like pieces of a puzzle that never quite fit together perfectly. But you, the chosen one, were not born for this endless race. God did not create you to chase after, but to be a beacon, to stand out, to follow a path that transcends what the world deems important. When God says, "Do not seek work," it does not mean you should remain stagnant or inactive. It means you must stop pursuing what is not yours, what is far from your divine purpose. Many confuse work with their worth. They believe that their role in society is defined by who they are. But God tells you, you are not your job, you are your purpose. And what is that purpose? It is unique, just like the path that God has laid out for you. This is a plan that existed before your birth, inscribed in the heavens, perfectly aligned with your talents, passions, and spirit. To discover this purpose means to let go of the mentality of searching and to embrace the mindset of gaining. When you are searching, you are constantly in motion, driven by the fear of not having enough or not being enough. But when you find, you stop, listen, and allow yourself to be guided. Seeking a job means adapting to a system that often does not consider who you truly are. Discovering your purpose means aligning yourself with what God has planned for you, a role that cannot be found in an advertisement, but is revealed within you. God has bestowed upon you unique gifts, vision, and strength that are no mere coincidence. If you focus solely on job hunting, you may end up living a life built on the expectations of others. However, when you pause to uncover the divine plan, you begin to see the truth. You are not here to fit in. You are here to create, lead, and make an impact. The masses yearn for stability, security, and work that guarantees a paycheck. Yet often this stability becomes a trap, an illusion that stifles the greatest dreams. God did not create you to live in fear of tomorrow. You were not born to merely survive, but to thrive. Following the masses means accepting a limited life, one dictated by the rules of humanity. To stand out is to heed the voice of God that speaks to you. Your worth is not determined by the title on your business card or the balance in your bank account. It is defined by your ability to follow the plan I have prepared for you. God will never leave you without His guidance. The signs to discover your purpose are already present in your life. However, you must learn to recognize them. What makes you feel alive? What fills you with joy? This is not merely a hobby, but an indication of what you were created for. It's what you do effortlessly, what feels natural to you. Your gifts are divine tools for fulfilling your purpose. Furthermore, God will never ask you to act out of compulsion. When you find your purpose, the right doors will open easily. Discovering your purpose doesn't mean you will immediately have all the answers. It means trusting the process and allowing God to lead you step by step. Every insight, every encounter, and every opportunity will be pieces of a larger plan. The world teaches you that you must fight for everything. It insists that success comes only through sacrifice, stress, and adapting to rules that you never chose. Yet the heavens tell you that you will not need anything. When you walk your divine path, there is no need to force circumstances. Wealth, abundance, and success are not the results of your struggle. They are the outcomes of your obedience to the divine plan. Do not chase after what is not yours. Allow God to guide you to what you need at the right time. Every person is born with a purpose, but only the chosen ones have the spiritual sensitivity to perceive it and the strength to follow it. God did not create you to live an ordinary life or pursue earthly goals like money. Money is limited, transient, tied to time and human effort, but divine abundance is something much greater. It is a constant flow of resources, peace, energy, and blessings that never runs dry. Imagine a well filled with water. Money is like a bucket. Once it is emptied, it leaves you anxious to fill it again. Divine abundance, on the other hand, is an inexhaustible source that continues to flow regardless of how much you draw from it. It is not limited to money, but encompasses every area of your life. Relationships, health, opportunities, and personal fulfillment. God does not want you to be a prisoner of the fear of scarcity. Your destiny is not to merely survive by accumulating wealth, but to live fully, knowing that everything you need will be provided for you in due time. Discovering your purpose means pausing to listen to that inner voice, that divine connection that guides you to your mission. God speaks to you through your talents, your passions, and your deepest desires. His voice is never confusing or complicated. It is clear, straightforward, and constant. But to hear it, you must silence the noise of this world and dedicate yourself to your spiritual growth. Here are some practical questions to help you begin uncovering your purpose. What inspires you and makes you feel truly alive? These feelings are not random. They are signposts along the path that God has chosen for you. If you love to help others, create, teach, or build, these are directions worth exploring. What talents do you possess? God does not bestow gifts at random. If you possess certain abilities such as creativity, inspiration, or problem-solving skills, these are divine tools given to you for the fulfillment of your mission. What moments in your life have provided you with a profound sense of connection to what you are doing? These moments are not mere coincidences. They are signs of a divine plan unfolding before you. God has given you something that no one else has, a unique set of experiences, skills, passions, and visions. This gift is intended not only for your own benefit, but also to assist others and contribute to God's grand design for the world. You don't need to strive to be like everyone else or do what they do. You are chosen for a different path, one that reflects your uniqueness. For instance, if you are a comforter, perhaps your calling is to bring healing and hope. If you possess creative talents, God may use you to inspire and bring beauty into the lives of others. If you are a visionary, it may be your destiny to lead and create something that will change the lives of those around you. Your gift may not be immediately obvious, but it becomes clearer as you draw closer to your purpose. You don't need to obsessively seek it out. You need to allow God to reveal it to you, and this happens through prayer, contemplation, and obedience. One of the greatest mistakes that the chosen ones can make is to try to conform to the world. The world will tell you that you must compete, struggle, and sacrifice in order to be accepted. But God says something entirely different. You were not created to fit in. You were created to stand out. When you stop trying to conform, you free yourself from the burden of other people's expectations. You begin to live in your truth, following the path that God has laid out for you. You no longer need to worry about making ends meet or what others think of you. God is your provider, and when you trust Him, all that you need will be given to you. Remember, your task is not to fight to find your place in this world. Your task is to allow God to show you your purpose, and when you uncover it, everything changes. You no longer live in fear or uncertainty, but in confidence and abundance. How does one discover the divine plan? Here are 4 steps. The first step is to listen with intention. Dedicate time each day for reflection and prayer. During these moments, sincerely ask God what your purpose is and where He wants you to go. Do not expect immediate answers or grand visions. God often communicates through feelings, intuition, or small signs. Free your mind from the noise of the world. Turn off your phone, step away from social media, and create a quiet space for connection with Him. Record your feelings, thoughts, or inspirations in a journal. The answers may come gradually and subtly. Regularity in this practice will help you more clearly recognize God's voice amid the chaos of life. Step 2. Pay attention to signs. God communicates with us through people, events, and even random situations. To perceive the signs of God's plan, one must cultivate a sense of observation and learn to look beneath the surface. For instance, an opportunity that seems to have emerged out of nowhere could be a door that God is opening for you. A person who enters your life at just the right moment may be a divine messenger. A recurring coincidence, message, symbol, or number can serve as a call to pay attention. Do not overlook these details. God will never leave you without guidance, but you must be ready to see what He is showing you. The third step, cultivate your gifts. God has endowed you with unique talents and passions, and they are not coincidental. These gifts serve as tools for fulfilling your divine purpose, but they must be nurtured. Ask yourself what comes easily to you, what brings you joy. These are the keys to your innate talents. If you love to write, create something that will inspire others. If you possess the gift of encouraging others, use that ability to uplift those around you. If you have a creative mind, seek ways to harness it for the betterment of the world. To develop your gifts means not only to refine your skills, but also to employ them for a higher purpose. Fourth step, trust the process. Following God's plan requires faith. You won't always know all the answers or see the entire path ahead of you. Sometimes God will only reveal the next step, allowing the rest to unfold gradually. This can be challenging, but it is an invitation to trust Him. Remember, your abundance and eternal wealth depend on how you follow God's plan. He has already written your plan before your birth, and your talents and passions are signposts that help you recognize it. You don't need to invent your destiny. You simply need to trust and walk this path with faith. Your life is not a race, but a guided journey, where each step illuminates the next. Let go of the pursuit of what is not yours, and embrace what God has prepared for you, a life of peace, abundance, and safety within His plan. How about you? Are you ready to embrace God's plan for your life? Consider what it means for you to trust this path and how you wish to begin living out your destiny. Your words may inspire someone else to take the same step. Remember, you are chosen. You were created for a special journey that is uniquely yours. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Within you lies everything needed to fulfill your purpose. Let this day mark the beginning of your new chapter, a chapter of confidence, joy, and abundance in God's plan. Now the time has come. Take the first step. Share your thoughts, start listening to your heart, and be ready for the miracles that await you on this journey. Your story is still being written, and something incredible lies ahead.